Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Well, it's evening where I am. I'm not quite sure what time it is where you are, but obviously, it is 8 p.m. or just after here in the eastern part of Australia, and we have 3 hours to go before our silent auction finishes. So I just thought I'd touch base and see how it was going. We've crossed the $7,300 mark, which is fantastic, but we need to keep going there because our hay bill is looming. So, who am I? I'm Andrew Einspruch. I'm one of the co-founders of the Deep Peace Trust. We run one of the largest farm animal and wild horse sanctuaries here in Australia. We care for hundreds of formerly at risk and animals who are not in a great situation. And we have horses, cows, sheep, goats, dogs, cats, geese, all kinds of animals. And we've been doing it for 30 plus years. And with your support, we're going to keep doing it as long as we can. This silent auction is specifically to help us raise money to pay off our hay bill. We go through so much hay. You can imagine with cows and horses and goats and sheep and everybody, we go through a lot of hay. And the price of hay hasn't gone down in the last few years. It's gone the other direction. And our hay supplier is an absolute just wonder. He's been super great with us. We're super grateful for everything that he's done, but we need to catch up on our bill with him. So that's what we're here for. The silent auction has 86 different items. And it's across a whole range of stuff. We've been supported by 30, more than 30 donors, and I just can't tell you how grateful I am to both those of you who have already bid on something, and of course, those of you who were kind enough to support what we're doing by providing one of your goods or services. What's there? We've got books, we've got jewelry, we've got a night away in a farm stay, we've got soft toys that have been handcrafted, we got all kinds of stuff. I'm going to focus on just a few of the items and just tell you a little bit more about them. I did some different ones earlier, so these will be different to the ones that I did before. Let's start with, there's a Brumby book in there, and it's called Our Brumby's Our Heritage, I believe it's called. It's a book of absolutely beautiful photos with some absolutely lovely poetry by Mandy Finelli. And I think it's going to be a collector's item because we're lucky to have a copy of it. It was provided by Die Hardly, and the print run is already finished. And so these are going to be rare and rare as we go. So that one, if you're a horse lover, you love photography, you love nature, that's a really good one to consider clicking on and maybe making a bid. We have an interesting collection of psychic and intuitional readings that I mentioned last time when I spoke with you a few hours ago, that Billy's doing a Fae card reading with her Fae Elder's Guide to the Higher Dimensions. But we have Tracy Allen, who's doing some mediumship. We've got probably half a dozen different people with different flavors of psychic and spiritual work there. If you want to connect with someone who's on the other side, we've got that. If you want to have someone help you work through something that you're going through right now, we've got that. All kinds of different things using different kinds of modalities. So have a look at those. And some of the people have been kind enough to donate more than one session. So you'll see that they'll be listed separately. There'll be session 1, session 2, or session 1, session 2, session 3. And those are all completely different. And because they were donated separately, they're being bid on separately. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that we have up is Susie Ford, and she does Let's Just Be Fabulous. And what she does is she helps you look at your detrimental past conditioning and get through it so that you can move forward with your life in a manner that is as whole and helping you be the best that you can be. Susie is just an absolutely lovely woman, and she does fabulous work. So that's why her thing's called Let's Just Be Fabulous. Have a look at that. There's 2 sessions there that are available. And last time I checked with the bidding, they were both super good bargains because they were well below their declared fair market value. So check those out. And then the other one I thought I'd talk about is the yoga therapy option that we have in there. And that is from our friend Carolyn Giles. Now, Carolyn has this thing that she says, yoga teaches you how to stand on your head, but yoga therapy teaches you how to stand on your own 2 feet. And I really always like that. Yoga therapy isn't about poses and whatever. It's about dealing with the pains that you have in your body or the limitations that you have in your movement or whatever is going on for you, and then using a therapeutic form of yoga to help you deal with that and be able to manage whatever's going on for you going forward into the future so that you have less pain, better sleep, all that kind of stuff. So have a look at that one as well. It's at the bottom of the second page, and it's the yoga therapy package. So that one's well worth, like if you have trouble getting down on the floor or if you have pain getting into your car, this one is for you. So check it out. I'll mention that the process is that you go to 32auctions.com/trust2025. That's just right there in the text on the screen. You will need to sign up for an account, but that's free, so it's no big deal. You can bid without having to pay right away, so you don't have to have the funds right there that second. Only the winning bidders will be the people who are contacted about settling up. So that's really straightforward. It's simple and it's easy. And already we've had hundreds of bids come through the system. It's worked out really well. The one of the things that's gratifying to me as the person who's organized all this stuff is that almost every single item of the 86 that are there has had at least one bid, which means that this huge array of different kinds of things, from the vegan pan roasting book to the perfume oils to the kangaroos that are there, the little stuffed kangaroos that are there, they've all appealed to someone different. And that's very gratifying to me because it means that we've had an interesting reaction and a wide reaction and wide appeal to that which we've done. So we have just under 3 hours left. If you're one of those people like me who thinks I'm going to wait to the last moment to bid on something, well, you're welcome to do that if you want. It'll be closing at 11 p.m. Sydney time, which is just about 3 hours from now. But if you want to go to bed and not stay up till 11, or if you're in a different time zone, or you just want to make sure you get your bids in, probably the thing to do is go do it now. So thank you for your support of the Deep Peace Trust. Thank you so much for your support of the animals here. Oh, I'll say one other thing. There's one other one that I always love, and that's the baling twine. When we first did an auction 3 years ago, I thought, oh, I'll just throw in a bundle of baling twine and it'll be a joke. And someone bid on it, and they won that bid. And then the next year, I thought, well, I'll just do it again. And people bid on it, and it was fun. So if you don't actually want to get a thing or a service or whatever, you can bid on the baling twine. There's a buy now price on it too. You can check out how much that is, but it's just a fun way to engage if this sort of thing isn't really your thing. Or if you want, you can always just donate directly to the trust. You go to deeppeacetrust.com/donate. Everything you need is right there. So once again, thank you for your support. Thank you for being part of it. I'm going to come back at 10:45, so that's about 2.5 hours from now, and we're going to see it to the end. Thanks so much, and I'll see you then. Take care.